on some Azarath, Zack, Goo Pomps, Disappointed, Wombat Fighter 2, Herman XDD, Blitz, Dylanino, and Noisy R6 for all becoming members of the channel. What's going on, guys? It's CCA, and today we're playing some more Clash Royale. You might notice something a little bit different behind me, and it's a green screen. I decided to get one because why not, honestly? And right now it is just green, but if there's anything you want me to put in this behind me, please let me know. I'm not too sure what I want to put there yet, but if you guys give me some ideas, I'm sure I will take them into consideration. But today, what I want to be trying to do today is win a grand challenge using forgotten cards of Clash Royale. What do I mean by forgotten cards? Either cards that just have a very low usage percentage that very rarely get used, and to be quite frank, are kind of bad either in general or in this meta. Evolutions that I never see anybody using anymore, whether they're just kind of older evos or just really not all that useful, or cards that I think maybe just need a little bit more love and just don't really exactly have their place in the meta at the current moment. But either way, the first card I want to be using is the Barbut. I want to try a couple different Barbut decks in today's video. However, this first one I think could be pretty dirty. It is a Barbut graveyard deck, and honestly, way back in the day when the Barbut was actually somewhat viable, this is what you would see it in. You'd see them in graveyard decks for the most part, and not really much else. So we're gonna see what we can do right here, right now against a Barca boy. Oh my god, we have to wreck this guy. His name is freaking Barca boy, and your boy's a Real Madrid fan, so this guy needs to go down. We're gonna start off with the witch here, and this guy's got a goblin machine, which usually means either golem or goblin giant. I think this is actually a nice poison, should take care of both the witch and the minions. And look at that, sorry, the witch, the goblin machine, and the minions, and that's actually not a bad Barbut at all, I'd say. Taking care of the mini Becca, maybe get a bit of pressure on the tower here, but doesn't look like it. And honestly, that witch is he's gonna be able to build up a pretty big counter push here because of my Barbut, if anything, as his witch is doing quite a solid job. We're gonna go for the Evo witch here to try and just take care of everything. That Valkyrie gonna get us some really nice value, and you know what, boys, it might be a graveyard. Is it? Yeah, I think it is. Let's go graveyard. Let's ready our vines here. And he goes for the gob giant all the way in the back, which is, oh dude, that's gonna be some really nice damage. And let's just get a Barbut down for that goblin giant. You know what, honestly, obviously, don't get me wrong, the Barbut isn't a great card, but if it's gonna work in any meta, it's gonna be this one, where it is just super, wow, that was such a lucky vines, where it's just super beat down oriented. I'm gonna throw a NATO over here and get King Tower activated. That was actually a pretty dirty tornado, but yeah, if it's gonna work in any meta, it's gonna be this one, where it's just beat down galore. And yeah, man, I don't think it's gonna be that bad, especially in this matchup potentially. So let's go for the Barbut. Let's go. I might go Vines here and then Valkyrie. The Barb's doing a really, really nice job over there taking out the goblin giant. Valkyrie got some really nice value as well. And dude, we actually successfully defended really well. Haven't really been able to get too much damage, which is a little annoying, but we'll get another Barbarian hut down. I think I'm gonna poison this witch this time, keep our Evo witch intact, hopefully. And that, honestly, that was a pretty bad poison, because it's not gonna be able to fully take out anything for us. Let's get the Evo Valk. Let's witch going. I might even tornado here. Take everything out. Oh, dude, this is gonna be a graveyard for sure. Here we go. Graveyard. Let's get these vines ready. Maybe predicting something else. Oh, really nice set of vines. Gonna allow our graveyard to get some damage. The witches are both about to lock on. That's gotta be game, baby. Let's go. Yo, the Barbot actually went off for us in that game. It was so good against the Goblin Giant. And you know what? Let's try one more game with the Barbot. I was planning on using a different deck with the Barbarian out here, but I like this deck so much that I just gotta use it. It is also kind of just a pretty nasty deck in a sense, where the Evo Witch, the Evo Valkyrie, and the Vines are all just really good cards, so it would be kind of hard to screw up the, like a deck like this, but I don't know, there's definitely going to be certain matchups out there that wouldn't be the best for us, and so Gonzalo M is going to be our next opponent. Let's see if we can keep on getting this to work. Let's just start with a witch in the back, and he's going to go for the Electro Dragon. Okay, so probably Elixir Golem or regular Golem, you never know. Let's just set some vines down. Okay, that was the worst vines I've ever played, and he hits us with a little BM, throwing the well played at us. This guy might even be using like a cheeky Lumber Loon deck. Let's just gear up with the Barbarian. This guy's probably like, what the hell is this guy even using? That's a nice poison there, just getting more chip damage as much as we possibly can. And there's going to be another wave of barbs coming in, so he's going to have to defend that, and I guess he goes for the Prince in the back for it. Could go for an Evo Witch here. You know what, that Barbot actually just got us some really nice value, because like the Prince is going to go down. And we have a full health Valk coming in, and this guy's also just kind of playing a little bit passive, it seems, so we'll get the Evo Witch coming in. Valkyrie gonna do a bit of damage onto that Lumberjack, and there's the Golem. Okay, well, we're definitely gonna set our Barbot down. I'm hoping that Evo Witch doesn't cross the bridge, because maybe if he goes for like minions or something. Okay, no, he does go for the Electro Dragon. I'm actually gonna poison the floor here. Nice, and we do catch the minions, so that was actually a really nice poison. We'll Ice Spirit the Drag, and does that actually take it out? No, not quite. Let's go Valkyrie. Let's go Witch over here to try and just make sure that dragon goes down. And so far so good. I think maybe we come in with, no, we're not gonna go for the, okay, now we definitely go for the graveyard. We'll go in, we'll go all vines, and then we'll go for the Barbot. It doesn't look like we really catch much with those vines, but still not too shabby. Let's go Evo Valkyrie, all Ice Spirit, and that should take out those minions for us. Really nice Evo Valk, honestly. And the Barbot is, again, guys, we went up against, we're kind of getting lucky with these matchups, but we've gone up against Golem and Goblin Giant, and I think those are like some of the better matchups for us. So yeah, looking really good so far. That graveyard does go down, but doesn't really do a whole lot for us. Let's get the Valk, let's get the Ice Spirit. I'm gonna need a Witch here as well to take out this Lumberjack without taking any hits to our tower. And as much as I would have loved to gear up another graveyard, I don't think that's in our best interest at the moment. I think we'll probably just, there's the Prince. Okay, I gotta be a little bit, okay, there's the Electro Giant. I think we'll poison that, set some vines down as well. Ice Spirit, he does go other lane, but let's see if I can NATO. Oh no, I screwed up. Oh god, that Lumberjack is gonna annihilate my tower. I think it actually straight up took my tower. Oh god, yeah, that is, how did I miss that tornado? That is devastating, but you know what? It is what it is. We don't even really have that many troops in this deck, which was also a bit of an issue against that Lumberjack, but hey, all things considered, the Barbot kind of did its job. Let's move on to another forgotten card. units or whatever instead of having a big 4 elixir splash card. But yeah, not a lot of people are using the Goblin Demolisher at all, and honestly, the Evo Bats have not even been in the meta ever since the minions got that big buff to their range, and ever since that buff to the minions, the Evo Bats have really not been good at all. That's not to say that they're a bad evolution. I honestly think they can still be pretty decent, but I never see anyone using the Bats evolution ever, so we're going to try both of these cards in one deck with this cheeky mortar bait type of deck and see if it works. But like I said, guys, both of these cards I'd say are definitely forgotten in their own right, in a sense where, you know, you're not seeing them like ever at all. Lightning this furnace, just take that value when we can, and honestly, I would have considered the Minion Horde a forgotten card of Clash, but as of recently, it's kind of found its way back into the meta, in a lot of mortar decks especially, and so, yeah, man, I'm all for it. I love seeing new cards pop in and out of the meta, and it just makes for a healthy game, you know what I mean? It might have been the worst Skeleton King I've ever played in my career, but Goblin Demolisher just kind of going off for us. Let's pop a miner down, honestly, and I don't know about that Barbarian because it's going to let the Demolisher get onto the Goblin Hut for us, and yeah, it wasn't too bad at all. Let's go for a mortar. I was actually supposed to put a Cannoneer tower on this, in this deck, but I forgot to, unfortunately. I'm fairly certain our opponent here is using a graveyard deck of some sort. Let's just pop some bats down. Honestly, those should get some really nice value for us, both on the Falcon and even the Berserker. Get a Goblin Demolisher going. Let's actually go for the Skelly King up high again. See if we can get some value for us. Won't even. Oh, that's a good lightning there. We'll lightning the Evo Furnace, and honestly, I was gonna say, yeah, that's not the best Skeleton King ability I've ever played in my life, as he does go for the Evo Valkyrie. But you know what, boys, we got some really nice damage there. I think the Evo, not the Evo, excuse me, the Goblin Demolisher ended up connecting to his tower there, which is really nice. And we do have those bats and guards down. Let's just pop a miner onto his tower, see what he ends up playing. He goes for the Berserker, and we force a poison out of him, which I'm actually quite happy about. And I think this is a good opportunity to try and get this, like, sneak a Minion Horde in on him. Oh, we'll definitely lightning that furnace, and he keeps just giving me that lightning value. Let's go for the Minion Horde. Now, I think the poison of his will be back in cycle after one more card. It should be in cycle now. Let's go for the Demolisher. Let's go for the Mortar. Oh, dude, he's just giving me lightning value over and over and over. If I can, I don't think I'm going to be able to hit the Valk, but that's okay. Let's go for the Skeleton King. I'm actually going to throw a miner onto his furnace and see if I can take that bad boy out. Let's actually just throw a lightning down. Goes for some Evo Bats to make sure we can defend, and he does get a furnace, an evolution furnace as well, down to the field, so let's just see if we can defend. He goes for the Evo Valk graveyard in the other lane. I hope I can defend this. We've got the guards coming in, which he does poison. That's a lot of damage they just got there. Hopefully that Demolisher can do a decent... Nice, actually takes out the furnace completely. I'm gonna go Miner, Minion Horde in the other lane. He goes for that furnace in the back. Come on, Minion Horde. Come on, Minion Horde. Oh, okay. Still could be some damage. Let's actually try and lightning the furnace and the Fire Spirit. Come on. Nice, he got the Fire Spirit. He's forced to Vines. So, okay, that's really good. We'll go for the Evo Mortar. Let's throw some guards in front of it. See if we can defend. Go for the Demolisher. And yeah, it looks like our mortar is going to go down, but we do get some value out of it at the very least. We'll go Skelly King. Try and keep this Demolisher alive, if for anything, just to tank for it. As the bomb of it comes in, let's go for the miner onto the tower. I'll actually get a lightning. Uh-oh. He got the Evo Furnace. Oh my god, the miner's going to take it out completely. And the bats! Let's go, boys. The bats bats end up taking it for us. What a really nice game from us there, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't really feeling the Goblin Demolisher in that game. I feel like it did a whole lot of nothing, but I don't know, maybe against some like witch decks it might be okay. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't really like the Demolisher in that, but the bats were just great. I mean, just having a nice little cycle card like this, you know, the bats, it is quite nice to have, and so yeah, they did kind of go off for us there. We're just lucky we haven't gone up against anyone that's got like some kind of minions or something. Let's go for the miner just to start this game off with some momentum, and he does come in with a knight, so it might actually be another graveyard deck here. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what Gustavo has got. Oh my god, yeah, it is another graveyard. Okay, well, let's play a defensive mortar to try and take this goblin hut of his out. Okay, and the mortar just shoots at nothing. Love to see it. There's the witch. We can just lightning her down immediately, honestly. And see what Gustavo wants to go in for. He'll be up a bit of elixir, but nothing too crazy. He goes for the Ice Wizard. I'll just go for my Skeleton King. At the back here, I doubt he comes in with a graveyard. If he does, that'll be extremely aggressive, but let's just use the Demolisher. Try and help this Skelly King out a little bit. I'll even go for the miner here as everything's about to cross. Cycle some bats. Oh wow, he's gonna go for an Evo Witch all the way in the back, which I can 100% just go for the lightning on. And the Demolisher going to do a little bit of work. Probably not gonna do too much as the Ice Wizard does come down. And I'll just pop some guards at the bridge. I don't really want to take too much chip damage, and he might. Nah, I won't respond to that. But yeah, this is an interesting one. I'm kind of just forced. Oh wow. Okay, interesting. He comes in for the Barbarian Graveyard combo. It doesn't even look like he's gonna get any damage at all, and that was a very late poison. I think I'm gonna have to punish him with the minion horde. Oh my god, lightning, and then maybe try and get a minion horde going. Yeah, let's do it. Minion horde's coming in hot. His witch and his furnace are out of cycle. Oh, but he does have the Ice Wiz, which is unfortunate, but yeah, I mean, we're getting really good value out of our lightnings right now, and so, dude, the Demolisher and the guards should complete. Okay, he does get some vines down, so he'll get a little bit of damage, but you know what? I'm cool with that. We got the Evo Mortar down. We could probably get a nice Skelly King ability going. Let's go for some bats. Even a miner onto his tower, and dude, that Demolisher is getting a ton of value. Look at it go! Oh my god, it's still alive. Let's get another Goblin Demolisher down. Evo Furnace does get, Evo Mortar gets one more hit, and the Demolisher does connect. Let's go. That is nice damage. We'll get another mortar down. We'll lightning his witch 100%, and oh my god, this might connect again. Oh, not quite, but mortar not quite on his tower. We do get a little bit of chip from the bats, and we have definitely got control of this game right now. Goblin Demolisher trying to take out the Ice Wizard here. Mortar, nice. Mortar does get a hit for us, and his Ice Wizard does go down. Let's go for our miner here. Maybe ready a lightning. Oh my god, he's just giving us so much lightning value, bro. We're able to take that witch out, no problems at all. Let's go for the mortar. Let's bridge block here with the Skelly King, and we can go Demolisher. He's probably going to throw some vines down onto us. We'll go for our miner, and yep, there's the vines. Should be game, though. We can go for our lightning to win it all, and there it is, boys. There it is. I actually really like this deck, surprisingly. I'm not going to lie. This is a really fun one, and yeah, I mean, I just love mortar decks in general. I wasn't even using the Cannoneer Tower, which probably should use in most mortar decks, but that was fun. On to the next Forgotten card. Okay guys, the next one we're going to be using is 3 musketeers. musketeers, let's be honest, they haven't been in the meta for a while, but I think with the revival of the minion horde as of late, I would not be surprised to see some Three Musketeers decks pop up here and there in the meta anytime, like, sometime soon, because in the past the minion horde has worked very, very well with Three Musketeers and a lot of meta Muskies decks, and this is definitely one of them. Three Musketeers, Battle Ram, Minor Minion Horde, Dark Prince, Ice Golem, Pump, and the Evo Zap. I don't know if I said that already, but let's try and get this to work. Honestly, I used to absolutely love playing Three Musketeers decks way back in the day, like when they were like crazy meta. They used to be so fun, and I just loved like pump decks in general. And so, yeah, man, we'll have to see if we can make this deck work. It looks like our opponent is using some sort of beatdown deck, just judging by the, oh boy, okay, judging by the chef and even the witch. And that witch is a little bit scary, I won't lie to you. We'll go for the Dark Prince, and then I'm gonna go for the Minion Horde onto the witch, but I think we just lost our damn tower. Yeah, of course. Man, it's actually, it's impossible. It's impossible to play against my pump. My beautiful, beautiful pump. Yeah, I think we lost already, boys. It is not looking good. That is safe to say. And this guy's already BMing. Let's go for another pump, I guess, but, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, there's the golem. I do believe that this guy doesn't have any big spells, like I think he's just got the vines. Let's go for the Three Musketeers in the back here. And we'll see what Lisb wants to play. I might go, let's definitely go Dark Prince onto this witch. Oh, for crying out loud, we'll zap, try to keep our musketeers alive. Please kill the witch. Nice, the witch goes down. We'll see if I can protect this muskie with the ice golem. But man, that is a lot of damage. Holy crap. Let's go for the battle ram. The only good thing we've got going for us right now is the fact that we have a pump down, and so we're gonna have to hopefully get some good trades with this pump available to us. Honestly, though, let's go Dark Prince, Minion Horde on the right. That Goblin Machine, I'm hoping, doesn't get a bunch of our minions there. We do take out his machine. Now we got the Evo Ram down. Come on, take out the guards. We'll go for the miner onto the tower. Nice, the guards go down. The miner's on the tower. Let's go Dark Prince at the bridge. Come on, Minion Horde. Come on, DP. It doesn't look like it's gonna happen. You never know. Evo Zap. Battle Ram, get there. Get there. Oh, so close. You know what? All things considered, against a very mad deck like that, the kind of hard counters are Three Muskies. I don't think we did that terribly. We are 3-2 with these decks, though, so maybe that's saying something. Maybe some of these cards are forgotten for a reason, but I'm getting a freaking lag simple. Are we serious? Alright, let's go Ice Golem, and then I'll just cycle my zap here onto this barrel. And I'll probably just go for a pump onto Naruto. What a name. We'll go for the pump as I mentioned, and there's the mortar. You know what, we're gonna go Dark Prince. Oh man, that's actually gonna get a lot of value, that DP. You know what, I think this is a Minion Horde. If he's got arrows, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble, but honestly, dude, those minions just got so much value. We can even get like a miner down and try to protect one of those minions. Nice. Okay. Okay, I thought that was gonna be a little bit more than it actually ended up being. Let's go Ice Golem again, then we'll definitely just zap this barrel like I did the last time, and I might even just be able to get another pump down, honestly. That first pump has like given us so much honestly might be another freaking minion horde. Let's do it. Minion horde like this. That mortar is onto our pump, but that's okay. Let's get our miner going. Maybe... No, it's not gonna distract the witch, unfortunately. But, I mean, our collector is still down. Getting us some nice value. We'll go Ice Golem. Here, he goes for the big bad Skelly Barrel Evolution. We'll go for the Evo Zap. Oh god, I screwed that up. But it's fine. I want to get another collector down as we move into double elixir here. That's Skelly King is a little scary, but we can go for our minion horde. He goes for the Skelly King ability. What? Bro, minion horde battle ram. We'll zap this. Go for the miner. And nice battle rams on the tower. It's gonna be, his tower is also gonna be trained onto our miner. And you know what? That's the tower gone. But let's go unexpected with 3 muskies in the pocket. No way he's expecting this. Let's go. And he actually gave up. Oh my god, the 3 musketeers annihilate that tower. And let's go, boys. The 3 muskies in the pocket. The first time we played them all game does end up getting us the victory. I mean, he did give up as soon as we took that first tower. However, I'm putting it down on the 3 musks. Okay, I think we've played enough of 3 musketeers for today. Let's use another forgotten card of Clash Royale. Alright, our next 2 forgotten cards of Clash are actually going to be the Goblin Drill Evolution and the Magic Archer. Bro, the Goblin Drill Evo needs some sort of buff. There's a reason that this card has like 0% usage in like everything in ladder, trophy road, grand challenges. It's because it just does not add any value to the Goblin Drill at all. Most of the time when people are using drill decks, they prefer other evos. You know, and it just works so much better in drill decks without having the drill evolution. And I don't even know why the Magic Archer doesn't get used anymore. I mean, when's the last time you've seen a Magic Archer in the meta even, right? Like, I think the only time I see Magic Archers are in drill decks, but even then, I don't see it at all. This is still a very fun card, but maybe it's just a little bit too squishy, like it doesn't have enough HP, or I honestly don't even know why the Magic Archer doesn't get used much anymore, but definitely one of those cards that maybe just, you know, the meta doesn't suit it at the moment. Watch this, though. We're gonna go miner to, NATO onto the miner to get King Tower and then Bomb Tower for the wall breakers. And yeah, we did use like a crap ton of elixir, but we defended the push and got the King Tower activated, so I'm quite alright with that trade. Let's honestly just, I was gonna say we'll go in for a Goblin Drill, but nah, we'll chill. Okay, that's gotta be the luckiest log I've ever seen in my life, but nah, you know what, we'll go in for the drill now. We got the drill going down. Let's go for the knight to defend that miner, and his berserker will defend our Goblin Drill. So looks like we both have some sort of cycle decks. I'm actually gonna go Magic Archer here. Oh, that actually might even snipe the hut for us. Oh, that point. Come on, walk a couple. Nice, it did go out of the poison. Nice, it is gonna snipe that hut down, which is beautiful. Cycle of Fire Spirit here. And bro, honestly, let's do this and then go for the Goblin Drill. See what he plays for that. Oh, log the Spear Gob. Oh my god, there's one Evo Skelly. One, go. Come on, hit the tower, hit the tower. Nice. It hits the tower. The freaking Evo Skellies are going off. Look at it. Look at them go. Look at them go. Oh my god, just because of one Evo Skelly connecting. We got all of that. We'll go Knight, we'll go Bomb Tower, and then we'll go Skellies. Dude, having the King Tower activated is just helping us out so much, and we are to that Evo Goblin Drill, which is very, very nice to see. We'll have to see if it even does anything. Honestly, if they even just make this like a one cycle like evolution, it might not all be all that bad, is what I was trying to say. Excuse me. Let's NATO here. Nice, we caught the bats. The Magic Archer does get onto the tower, and look, the Berserker just ran away, and so that is going to get a little bit of extra value for us. And some nice damage damage there out of the Evo Goblin Drill. Alright, not too shabby. Let's go for the Magic Archer at the bridge again. See if that can get some damage. There was a bit of a drill hit there. Let's log these gobs. I'm gonna go Evo Skellies, just try not to have to use the bomb tower for us. And okay, Evo Skellies are doing their thing. Let's go Magic Archer. Let's go for the Goblin Drill. He'll probably poison that. Yes, he does. Let's see if we can finish this tower off right here, right now. Fire Spirit. Come on, come on, come on. Nice. Let's go. The Drill finishes it off for us. And this is a pretty dirt nasty Goblin Drill deck we were up against a minor poison player. So maybe not, or maybe it was just a good matchup for us, but we're going to try one more time with both these cards. Man, I actually love the Magic Archer. I'm so sad that it's not really working all that well in this meta, because, yeah, it's just a very fun card to get those lineups onto the tower. Like, the only time I ever see Magic Archer decks are in either Drill or, like, Minor Control, but either way, like, both of those decks don't really use the Magic Archer all that much anymore, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, we'll have to see what Kevin wants to do here. I'm gonna let him, you know, take the first swing in this one, because he's got a pretty scary deck, or at least I'm thinking he does, with that Royal Chef as his crowned towers there. And yeah, man, we might just wait here until he plays something, and until that happens, I'll see you when it does. We are about to get into double elixir here, and so far we are still at a standstill. Kevin from Home Alone is not playing any cards, and hey, if this is how this goes, if we end up going into like triple elixir without any of us playing a card, that would be pretty funny. And there's the Ice Whiz, so let's go for the Goblin Drill here. Okay, I was about to say, if this is gonna go into freaking double elixir, what is this guy even using? Ice Whiz Lumberjack. I've got no clue what the heck this is. Oh my god, it might be like some weird E-Golem deck or something. Okay, that was the worst Magic Archer I think I've ever played. Oh, good god. Okay, this is like a P.E.K.K.A. Rune deck, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, this is not what you want to be seeing. Let's Fire Spirit, let's Magic Archer. Yep, there's the balloon. I'm actually gonna go in for the Evo Goblin Drill. Let's go for a bomb tower, just to kite that that balloon around. Evo Skelly's kind of going off right now. And dude, look at that, how much damage that Goblin Drill just got us. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. Okay, we'll go in for another Goblin Drill. That Knight just gonna get so much value for us there. And here's the Evo Electro Drag. Uh-oh, I am a little bit scared about what is to come here. Goes for the Evo P.E.K.K.A. in the back. Okay, interesting. I'm surprised he's not using... Oh my, look at that Magic Archer lineup though. Oh, it's not quite the lineup I would have liked. But his Evo Drag is gonna go down, and so that is quite nice. P.E.K.K.A. is coming in hot here. I might need a nice NATO to line up everything. Uh-oh. Okay, I need an Evo Drill to kite the balloon, please. Oh god, I lost. Oh. NATO, this balloon off my tower, please. Okay, we do get it onto the king. So, I mean, that's good, but we kind of wasted our Goblin Drill evolution, unfortunately. Yeah, this isn't good, guys. This is not good. We've got the Magic Archer down. That one on the right just got a ton of damage for us. Maybe we switch lanes here. I think we do. Honestly, I think we do. Let's do the Knight. Let's go for another Magic Archer. This is going to be a really nice one as well. Taking out the E-Drag for us. Excuse me, that's not... Oh god, it's over. It is all over. I need to go for another drill defensively. There's no way that doesn't get pulled. We're hanging on by a thread. Oh my god, I didn't even realize it was that close to the end of the game. That's tough. I was not keeping track of the time, and I don't play with volume. I only play so like you guys can hear what's going on, and that's unfortunate. That is highly unfortunate. Okay, well, we have to go into another grand challenge to use the rest of these forgotten cards that I want to use, but yeah, Evo Goblin Trail, I would have much rather have like a Furnace Evolution, maybe even Wall Breakers Evo, Cannon Evos, something a little bit more defensive that works better in Goblin Drill decks, but yeah, I think there's a reason that it's forgotten, and I'm not gonna lie, Magic Archer, I just don't really understand why it's not being used much. It's just maybe, I guess, not the meta for it, but it's such a fun card, and I kind of wish it was back in the meta. Okay, our next forgotten card of Clash is going to be the Rune Giant. Ever since they nerfed this card way back, I think in like February, where they made it that she cannot not enchant, she can only enchant 2 troops, not 3, and also made it so that she, like whoever she enchants ends up losing their enchantment once she goes down. Ever since they took those 2 parts away from her, she has been pretty much useless. We're going to be trying her out, and it's very interesting, like a minor rocket deck with the Archer Queen. I just want to see if we can get some like cool enchantments going with that Archer Queen, make it so that when she starts, like, when I use that Archer Queen ability, it'll actually maybe get some like crazy value. I'm going to have to delivery this, unfortunately. And you know what, I might even just go for like a miner at the back of the tower here. He does go for the Ice Wizard. And okay, I think this is just a log here. Let's just log all that. We'll Archer Queen this mortar. And you know what, we'll Rune Giant as well. See if I can maybe get a nice enchantment going onto that Archer Queen. And yeah, I don't really think it's gonna do all that much. Well, Queen, oh my, no, dude, the Queen ability did not go off. We're gonna have to cannon here, and then I'll delivery as well. And you know what, that's actually a pretty good defense. I'll log just to make sure he gets no damage, and yeah, not bad at all. I gotta be a little bit better with my Archer Queens though, I think, and try to get some more value out of her, because that last one was pretty bad from us. We do have that rocket, like I said, it's just a minor rocket deck. And seeing if we can get any cool enchantments going with the Archer Queen. I'm actually going to go Evo Skellies and then Miner here. See if we can get any value. Oh, Evo Cannon actually could have gone crazy there. Let's go Archer Queen. Let's go for the Rune Giant as well. Honestly, I like this Archer Queen Rune Giant combo that this deck has to offer. Let's actually Evo Cannon up high like this. Get that mortar distracted onto that bad boy. Let's even Queen ability, and that's going to be an enchanted Queen ability. She's going to do a crazy amount of damage, honestly. And I mean, it didn't really do a whole lot, I can't lie. We'll go for the delivery. This is an easy log for us. We'll Queen. Let's get some Skellies. He might Vine, so we got to be a little bit careful there. Let's get the Rune Giant down. I think I'm going to miner this mortar. Well, Queen ability to keep her alive. Get the mortar onto the tower, apparently. What? That's, you know what, that's beyond me as to how that ended up targeting her tower, not the Rune Giant, but oh well. And I can't lie, this Rune Giant is just not being amazing for us. Okay, we'll have to rocket here. Take that rocket value 110%. And yeah, that Rune Giant isn't really going to offer too much value at all. Let's actually go up high with this cannon and then get an ability going. We'll get our delivery down. Bro, that Queen actually kind of went off. Yeah, okay, we'll do this. Let's go Skellies. I'm actually going to miner that mortar. Get an Evo Cannon going. Oh, that was actually a really nice Evo Cannon. Taking out a bunch of those skeletons. We can go for our Archer Queen here. Maybe even get another Rune Giant in front. Yeah, let's do that. Get that onto the cannon cart. We'll Queen ability. Just see if she can get a crazy amount of damage. am going to rocket here. I trust my defense. We'll delivery. Log that side. Go for some skellies over here, and that should be hopefully enough to defend everything. Yeah, that's good enough for me. Let's go for the Rune Giant. Get another rocket onto that cannon cart. Cannon the mortar. That was really nice reaction time from us to get that rocket down. And I'm loving this. I'm absolutely loving this situation. We'll delivery onto that. We'll log there. Cannon. I 100% should have gone for our ability. We'll have to delivery everything over here. Go for a very horrible log. Queen. Evo cannon. Let's Rune Giant. Well, Queen ability. This is an insane defense we're doing right now. I'm hoping that mortar's not onto our tap. Oh my god, it is. You've got to be shitting me, bro. How? Oh my god, yeah, I hate the Rune Giant. It's so ass. And he ends up BMing us. Damn, man. I think I just wasn't able to get a minor rocket down. Let's try a different deck with the Rune Giant. I am not in love with this Rune Giant deck, so maybe we'll try a different deck that might get her a bit more value. Alright, let's give this a shot. This is actually the current top-ranked Rune Giant deck in the game, and it's, of course, going to be a Lumberloon deck. We'll see if we can get it up. We got the Baby Dragon Evo and the Lumberjack Evo in this deck, so maybe that combination alone will help us out a lot. He does get a little Dark Goblin hit onto our tower, and he's got an Ice Wizard, so I'm pretty sure this is a Mortar deck that Nada is using, so I guess another Mortar player we're going to be up against. Let's actually go for the L-Jack here, and I'm actually going to get like a Rune Giant in front of all this, see if we can get both the Baby Dragon and the Lumberjack. That enchantment, yo, honestly, the enchantment kind of going off on both of these. Let's find this dart, see if we can get, okay, it's going to be a raged up, potentially raged up Baby Dragon on the tower. Nice. We do get an enchanted shot off. That actually wasn't a bad push at all. I really like that. Nada throwing a little emote our way there. And okay, you know what, we're gonna go Zappies and then Tornado onto the Hog, and very, very nice. We got the King Tower up. I probably didn't even need the Zappies. I definitely didn't need the Zappies, in fact, but whatever. It is what it is. I might go, I'm considering doing Lumberloon here, but let's just see if he goes like a dart that I can vines. No, he goes for the Valkyrie. Let's go Rune Giant in the back here. And I might do like an Evo Baby Drag balloon push, depending on what Nada plays. Goes for the Ice Golem. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna go Evo Baby Dragon. Let's go for the balloon. That thing is gonna be nice and speedy. Let's vines this Ice Wizard. See if we can get the balloon onto the tower. Very good. Balloons on tower. Maybe get another hit for us. Oh my god, that's actually perfect. I thought I put my turn my notifications off, but oh well. Let's go Barbarian. He's gonna go other lane with this Hog. I'm gonna go Rune Giant to make sure we can tank that Dark up a bit. I was considering NATOing the Hog, but that's fine. We don't even need it. Let's go split these Zappies. Let's come with the Hog Rider again. This one will definitely try to NATO, if he's just going to do the exact same thing over and over here. He does not get a hit this time, and let's go Rune Giant. Let's go Balloon. And that's a really bad cannon. It's not going to pull the balloon at all. We can vines here, and that is GG, baby. Okay, that one worked way better. I mean, Lumberloon in general does work, but you know what? We were able to get some really nice enchanted plays right at the beginning there with both the Lumberjack and the Baby Dragon, so that actually wasn't too bad. There's a couple more forgotten cards at Clash that I want to try out. So let's get into them and see if we can make them work. Alright, next forgotten card, guys, is going to be the Void. This is a card that honestly just has not had a place in the meta for a while now, and that's ever since it kind of got released. The release of the Void was pretty insane. It was very strong when it first came out, but then they nerfed it to the ground, and it has really not all been that good since. And I think the reason for that is because there's just way better spells for the same cost. I mean, you've got the vines right now, the arrows always quite reliable. Oh wow, that's a very deep barrel, so we'll just pop the Valkyrie onto that. But yeah, man, there's just never really a good place for the, wow, it's got 2 spirits and a goblin barrel. Apparently EA Sports is posting crap. Let me make sure those notifications are muted. And I'm actually just going to go for the Lava Hound here, because he's just kind of throwing elixir away, and we can maybe even get a baby drag down for the goblin barrel there. So far, okay, well, you know what, I'm actually going to avoid this Dark Goblin, not Vines, because we could save the Vines for something else. And he does get the Valkyrie down, and he's going to Vines that as well, and that's not a very good Vines, because the baby drag is still alive. We can get our own Valkyrie down. Now we can Vines here, take out that Dark Goblin, get the pups and the Valkyrie onto the tower, and that's actually really nice damage. I kind of like the Void Vines combo that we just were able to use there, and that is a blistering amount of damage. Gonna Mighty Miner here. Honestly, a very odd use of the Mighty Miner, but wow, that got so much damage as well. That's crazy. Oh well. Let's see, we go. So we'll definitely just Mighty Miner ability. Go for, we'll go for the Evo Baby Dragon, and then go for the balloon, because look at how much elixir he's using. Oh my god, that's beautiful. And oh my god, the Mighty Miner just took the tower. Oh, that was a massive mistake from 6-7 Demon. Are we serious? Is that really this guy's name? We'll just finds the tower, we'll Void, and that should be GG. Okay, this is a pretty disgusting deck that has the Void in it. Really liking it, really liking it so far. And yeah, I mean, I think we had a very fortunate matchup there. He really only had the Dark Goblin to take out our Hound there, so yeah, really good stuff. Let's see if our second opponent can defend against this Lava Loon push. I might even try a different deck that uses the Void, to see if, maybe the spell isn't as bad as everyone says it is. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just not the greatest in the current meta, and that's why people aren't using it. Maybe the Void actually isn't all that bad. So I don't know. We got the Mighty Miner coming in hot here. What? Okay, we're gonna have to Void. We're gonna have to Valk, and that actually will take out the Musks pretty well. I think we go for a balloon here behind this Valkyrie and ready our Vines in case he's got like a Dark Goblin or something. What do you have? Fire Spirit. Eesh, that balloon is gonna get a ton of damage. Might even take the tower here. Wow, he went. Oh my god. Okay, I need to get. Honestly, this is the only situation where a Void actually isn't gonna be all that bad. Let's go for the Mighty Miner, and then I'll Void all the way in the back to take out that pump for us, and he goes for a monk there, but nice, bro, having the Void. I mean, that's like one of the best trades in the game, the Void completely taking the pump out, and him not really being able to do a damn thing about it. So that's really solid. Let's go for the Hound in the back. He might go for like 3 Musk split or something, but I'm not really too sure what the hell this guy's deck is. Okay, there's the 3 Musketeers. Let's go for the Evo Baby Dragon. He throws a good luck our way. Interesting. Let's go Vines, or sorry, Valk, then Vines, just to freeze up those those musketeers, and look at them, they're all gone. We're gonna go for the balloon here into that speed boost that we get from the Evo Baby Dragon. That balloon honestly might take the dang tower. Dude, what a deck. Okay, he's coming in with the musks again. Let's void. We're gonna Evo Valkyrie here, and that's gonna annihilate every... Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. We're gonna vines. Oh, good god. Uh-oh. I need a void. The battle healers are going off. This isn't good. Okay, this is not good. He says well played. Are you for real? Valkyrie, Mighty Miner. Dude, those musketeers. I need to vines. Holy smokes. Okay, how is this push still alive? Dude, those oh my god. I literally can't do anything. I cannot do anything against... Would have been nice to have something else other than a void there. Alright, the next card we're going to be using, another 3 elixir card, the clone spell. Honestly guys, call me crazy, okay? I think the clone can be good. I think there's certain decks that it works very well in, like Lava Clone. Every now and then has its stints in the meta, but hasn't really been like top tier in a few seasons. There's like giant skeleton barrel clone decks that can be pretty annoying to play against, but the clone hasn't been truly meta in a long time, and I think the way they make it meta is making it 2 elixir and just making the radius a little bit smaller, a tiny bit smaller. Maybe that would make it broken, maybe not, but I think that's how you bring clone back into the meta. Make it 2 elixir, make it have a smaller radius. Either way, we're gonna try Lava Clone, and we're gonna try the giant skeleton barrel clone decks that always have, you know, run rampant since the clone deck or clone card has been in a cycle. And so his mommy is our next opponent. Let's see what we can do here against this guy. We've got the vines in here. We've got the Evo Baby Drag, and oh wow, I was gonna fireball. You know, let's just go for the lumberjack at the bridge, see what Bunny Boy has got for it. Let's find those minions for sure. And nice, lumberjack is gonna get onto the tower for a great amount of damage. That's perfect stuff, honestly. I just Baby Dragon this miner so that we can get to the Evo, but we've also got the Evo Barbs in here. It's just a really nice counter for any big bad, you know, golems, goblin giants, whatever is coming in hot. And oh boy, he's just gonna go in with the freaking hound. Let's go for the flying machine over here. I might go for like an L-Jack here. He does fireball. You know what, let's find this eye drag. Let that lumberjack take it out. And interesting. Okay, we're gonna have to Evo Baby Dragon here. How that's on the miner is actually beyond me, but whatever. We're gonna take some damage, but that's unbelievable that targeted the miner. Oh well. He went very aggressive there, so I think we can go for our own Lava Hound. And we've not yet used the Barbarians, so that could actually be a card that would not be expected from his mommy, and I guess he wasn't expecting the Lava Hound either, so yeah, let's go guards, flying machine, oh god. I need to go lumberjack. Let's go Baby Dragon for those minions. The pup's not really gonna do a whole lot for us. Let's actually go for another hound. Oh no, this is not good. I've not even really been able to get a good clone spell down. Oh man, we're so boned. We are so absolutely boned. Lumberjack. I need an Evo Baby Dragon. Wow, man. I mean, I I don't really know what I was supposed to do there. He's got every goddamn counter in the book for us. Don't think the barbs would have been able to help at all. Man, I'm starting to see why a lot of these cards are kind of forgotten. We couldn't even really get a good clone down at all there. Yeah, man, this sucks. This is really not fun. I hate losing over and over. But we've been doing a lot of losing today, haven't we? I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's just not been, you know what, screw it. I'm going to be that guy who goes Lava Hound first play, bro. I'm going to be that guy. Let's go guards for the drill. Oh, wow. He went for vines. Are we dead ass? Oh, he just lost the game. Like, genuinely, I think he just lost the game. We're going to go flying machine. And I might even clone, honestly. Yeah, screw it. We're gonna clone here, get 2 fly machines. Nice, the Ice Spirit explodes the pups, and dude, Lumberjack, 2 fly machines. It's already over. Honestly, okay, there are certain times where clone can be pretty disgusting, and that is right in moments like that. Might even be a 3 crown here. Oh my god, it is. Yeah, he's not even gonna defend it. Okay, so the clone is so very hit or miss. You know, you got morons like that go in super aggressive and allow you to get insane value out of the clone. And there's games like the last one before this where you can't even play it a single time. So we're gonna play one more time with the clone deck and see if we can actually start locking in with it. I'm gonna go baby drag here as well to make it so that Skelly Barrel can't get too much damage. I'll actually ready a vines in case it comes for something. Yeah, let's vines for sure. See if we can at least take the fly machine out. Nice vines. Look at that damage we're about to get out of both the baby drag and the fly machine. Really, really nice vines from us there. And hoping that the Lumberjack can take out the Mother Witch for us. It will. So very, very nice stuff. And yeah, this is a great start to the game. We haven't exposed our clone spell yet. And man, have I even used the barbs once in like the last few games? I don't think I have, so I think we're gonna have to. Okay, we're gonna have to use the barbs now. This is a great opportunity to use the barbarians against the good old giant skeleton. And I'm pretty sure this guy is also using clone, by the way. He's got giant skelly. He's got skeleton barrel. This guy's gotta be using the clone spell. So let's go for the Evo baby drag. Make sure that skelly barrel doesn't do too much. And that would be pretty sick if we're up against a fellow clone spell user. Let's vines. And nice, Evo Baby Drag is going to be able, potentially taking that, is potentially going to be able to take that tower. Man, I can't speak right now, and look at that damage, boys. That is great, great stuff. He's probably going to try and get a skeleton barrel behind this giant skeleton and then go for a big clone. At least that is what I am anticipating. Yeah, it's definitely coming. I don't even have like a small spell. Yeah, there's the clone. We can go guards. And I think that will sort of kind of deal with it. He's coming in with another giant skelly. I don't think I can defend. Maybe I'll try to defend it. Got the Lumberjack to DPS that down. I'll go barbs, honestly. He went for the clones. So that actually was not the bad barbs at all. Let's go. You know what? I'll clone all this just to show him that I had it. Nice. The fly machine does take out the tower for us. So that was great. We can go Hound in the pocket. Evo baby drag. Dude, you know what? Even though that was our only clone of the game, it actually kind of went off for us. So, really good stuff. Really good stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I want to use one more card. One more forgotten card at Clash. And, see if we can get some dubs with it. It's a very interesting one. I'm surprised that it's forgotten. And that is the mirror. Now, don't get me wrong. The mirror sucks ass. Like, it is not a good card to use at all. However, the only reason I'm surprised such few amount of decks that the mirror has worked in, because I don't know, just off the top of my head, there are a couple instances where the mirror has had some places in the meta. It's whenever cards have been broken, but there have been way back in the day some like Goblin Barrel mirror decks. This specific Eagle deck with the mirror is pretty nasty if you can mirror a couple battle healers down and whatever. But yeah, man, mirror, it's a very interesting card. Never really has its place in the meta ever, unless a card is severely broken. I mean, we saw that when the Furnace was first released, that disgusting Mirror Furnace Goblin Machine deck that was going around, and it was disgusting. I absolutely hated that deck, but we're gonna try and get something going here. We've got our pump down. Let's get an Electro Dragon down. I knew he was gonna go for something at the bridge with that Goblin Gang. And yeah, we're gonna take a little bit of damage, but that is all part of the plan here, lads. All part of the plan. Let's go Battle Healer. Let's go Skeletons. And bro, nah, we should pump up again. I'm not gonna overextend. I was considering going for the Eagle, but no need to right now. I'd love to mirror the Elixir Golem, honestly. You know what, we're gonna go for not the Elixir Golem, the Elixir Collector is what I was trying to say. But let's just go in. We've got the Eagle, we've got the E-Dragon, we're gonna go Battle Healer, and then I'm gonna try and mirror another Battle Healer here. That is the entire strategy. We're gonna go for another Battle Healer. Come on, E-Drag, reset it. Nice, okay. Let's actually NATO everything together here for our Electro Dragon, and beautiful. That might straight up be the tower. Come on, be the tower. Battle Healer, heal that dragon. So close to being the tower for us there. We're gonna go Evo Skellies, Electro Dragon, and we're just gonna pump up again. Okay, so we've gotten the strat down. Let's go for the Eagle in the back. I don't have that tower on the right, but it's fine. Yeah, we'll kind of just leave that. We got the mirrored Battle Healers down on the right there. The Electro Dragon Evolution is coming. We're gonna do this. Let's go for another Battle Healer. It's beyond me as to how he's gonna stop this, but let's see if he is able to. Look at how many Battle Healers are down. Dude, there's 3 Battle Healers on the field right now, and I mean, there's just absolutely no way he stops this. We're gonna get another Battle Healer going. He did fines, but look at all the healing that is happening right there. Oh my god, guys, this deck is so toxic. If you can get a bunch of Battle Healers like that down, and make it's impossible to defend. I might honestly just keep on using this deck for now to see how far we can go with it, and we'll end the video. Maybe I won't play the rest of the Grand Challenge, but I want to maybe at least play 2 or 3 more games with this deck to see how well it can do against a variety of things. So we do have a Goblin Giant beatdown deck with our opponent here. I'm gonna go Battle Healer to try and keep that E-Drag alive. Maybe just like a Heal Spirit here. He does end up throwing the vines down. Let's actually NATO everything together. He does go for a Rage. I'm actually cool with that. We can take the rest of that damage and then go for a pump. And yeah, not the worst defense, maybe not the best either. You know what? I'm gonna have to go for the Electro Dragon Evolution, and then, you know what? I could even go for an Elixir Golem here. Let's do it. E-Golem, Battle Healer, and now let's see what he plays. Oh my god, hang on. Let's try and NATO to take the Witch out and keep the E-Dragon alive. Nice, that Evo Witch is dead. He goes for horrible set of vines there, and that is his tower. It might even be the game, honestly. The Eagle is still so so healthy, by the way, because that heal spear that we threw down onto him. And dude, this guy give up. He might have. Dude, the eagle him. Oh my god, the heal spear is keeping or not the heal spirit, the battle healer is keeping absolutely everything alive. That eagle never died. It was in the full form for the entire push. That's how you lose a game that fast against this deck. This is such a toxic deck, bro. Bamboozled is our next opponent. Let's see if we can keep on destroying people with this dirt nasty deck. This, again, there's no other way to describe it other than dirt nasty. It is ridiculous. I think this is honestly like one of the few decks that actually kind of work with the mirror. I don't know of any other decks that like are pretty good with the mirror. This is the only one. So let's see. I think our opponent is using Graveyard, which I'm not gonna lie could be an issue for this deck. We don't really have too many. Ooh, Monk is not what I was expecting. Let's do Electro Dragon Evolution, honestly. That should help us out. Oh, you know what? Let's go for the Eagle. Honestly, screw it. We've got the pump down, which is gonna help us out a lot. And you know what? Let's NATO this witch like this. Oh my god, I took out the freaking Skellies. No. Oh no. Okay, this isn't good. He's gonna have a nasty counter push coming in now. Let's go for the Electro Drag. Oh, good god. Okay, well there goes my tower. I thought that was gonna be if that E-Drag stayed alive, we would have seen. This is the thing. This deck is very hit or miss because you've got certain games where you can 3-crown in like one push, and then there's certain games where this happens where you're kind of just screwed now. However, if we can get like another pump going, like let's just go for one like this. If we can get the elixir advantage, we should hopefully be able to, get back into this. I might honestly mirror our pumps, as crazy as that might be. Take that damage on the right. We've got the pump down though, so let's go for the elixir golem. Way in the back, we're gonna go heal spirit, electro dragon, battle healer. Go for another battle healer. He's probably, yep, there's the poison. I was gonna say he's probably gonna start spelling all that soon. The vines, not really gonna do a whole lot. The E-Drag is still alive. By the way, let's get another healer down. We will eagle him. Oh my god, that Electro Dragon is still alive. Ugh, the whole push just got eliminated though, unfortunately. Let's go Electro Dragon Evolution. Yeah, it's over. He was able to defend really nicely, I can't lie. Let's see if I can at least, take out everything with this E-Drag, but nah, it doesn't look like it. That's tough, boys. That's tough. Our deck is extremely toxic, and if you got an opponent that can actually defend, the games can go like that. Let's try one more game, and we'll end it off. Torrente 69 is our final opponent of this game. I want to see if we can get one final massive push going with this deck to see if we can truly end up just like annihilating our opponent in this final game. Oh, you know what? Let's get a NATO going like this. Not the best NATO I've ever played, but actually it wasn't bad either. So I was trying to get King Tower activated, but it didn't exactly work out the way I would have liked. Let's go for the pump here, and then just Skellies for the dart, or not. I'll go for the battle healer onto this bush, and then we'll just heal spirit the barrel. It's actually a nice heal spirit, splashing most of everything, and then we'll probably just have to go for an Electro Dragon Evolution on this right side. Yep, let's go for it now to make sure the Dark Goblin dies. There it goes. Screw it, bro. Let's go for the Elixir Golem here. Oh my god, okay. Battle Healer. Heal Spirit. I don't know it's not gonna be. I don't think he does take all of it out. I think we just take his tower, honestly. Battle healer healing up everything, and there we go, boys. That's the tower gone. Again, this deck, extremely, extremely toxic, and it's kind of working. We'll go for another pump here, and then maybe get an Electro Dragon started up to defend whatever Torrente is planning on putting down. I think we'll just Evo Skellies that suspicious bush there. Go for it like this. We'll go for the Battle Healer onto the dart. Let's go Eagle him. Uh-oh. Electro Dragon Evolution. Let's go Battle Healer. I'm gonna get a mirror going with the Battle Healer. Come on, boys, here we go. Here's the big boy push. Here, this is where boys become men. This is where boys become men. Let's NATO everything together. I don't think he can defend this. I really don't. Get another Battle Healer. Let's see if I can mirror another Battle Healer for us. Yeah, that's the game. Again, guys, very hit or miss deck. Either you do that, or you can't do anything. So try this deck out for yourself if you're interested in using the mirror, or just using this deck